Welcome to the August 30th episode of the ZUCast. If you don't know what's going on here, click over there. It's a video of me explaining what's going on here. But it's pretty obvious, right? It's an episode of the official Zelda Universe podcast. I mean, you're an attractive and intelligent person. I shouldn't have to explain that to you, right? Anyway, enjoy.
Hello, Zelda Universe. Welcome to the what month is this, Matt? I'm not even sure.
That would be August, Leah. You know, the month in between July and September.
Thank you, you genius. Thank you very much. I'm not even here today. Welcome to the end of August cast. I am Big Mac and Gangster U-Taker.
And I'm Cynthia.
Yes, you are. And Matt, I actually have some very important news to tell you.
You're finally gonna come up to Canada and live with me instead of being down there with Brandon?
No, that is no. What? No.
Oh.
My news is that I'm not actually hosting with you today.
What?
I'm not hosting with you today. I'm here to tell you something very, very important. But who is hosting with you today is Cody.
What? No. I'm not. No, Leah. Oh.
Holy wow!
I thought I had this in my contract that I never had to host with him again.
I'm sorry. It's just that I don't care. Cody, settle down. I have something very important to say. This is directed especially at you, Maddox. We have received quite a bit of feedback from our listeners saying that there was too much perversion and cursing and inappropriate language humor, yada yada yada, in our cast. And so for this cast, we are not going to curse or make any sort of sexual joke at all. Okay?
What?
I know, this makes it very difficult for you to say much in the cast, but I have come up with a solution for this. We will have filter words, okay? So just hear me out. If you're going to say the F word, you have to say feng shui. S word, shabby. A word, asteroid. A word ending with hole, astronaut. B word, banana, references to any genitals, fruit basket, and references to all sexual intercourse will be known as pleasure town.
Oh.
And the consequence for this is if you curse by the end of this cast, you will have to make out or French kiss with power shots toes.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm dead serious. So
poor Maddox doesn't have much left to say, does he?
Okay.
Leah?
Yes? I would like you to Pleasure Town my fruit basket, you feng shui banana.
Wow, you can tell already that Maddox is gonna have a lot of fun with this. Anyway, gentlemen, that's why I'm here, and let's just move into the lineup. I will go get ready for my special interview after we do the lineup. So, Cody, what do we have up first?
Oh, well, there's no Zelda news this time, because Nate, he finally achieved his childhood dream and fell down the stairs.
No, that's a terrible. We shouldn't be laughing if he fell down the stairs.
Just imagine Nate tumbling down the stairs. Thunk, 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 thunk.
Zelda Informer, thump, 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 all the way down the stairs. Awesome.
Oh, that's feng shui funny.
I promise.
Okay, yeah. So he's Zelda Informer, thump, 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 all the way down the stairs. That's a stupid description. He hasn't.
But anyway,
he hasn't returned. Even though he was supposed to yesterday, hopefully he hasn't been mauled by a stair lion.
Oh damn!
Yeah, those stair lions are dangerous. But
so in his place, what do we have?
Yes, I'm trying to talk, Leah.
I'll keep talking then.
Instead, we have ZUBC co-producer Margar, who'll be talking to Randy and Florina, I don't know, about the older and younger gamers playing LOZ and the differences in their perspectives.
I hate you so much, Cody.
What?
Anyways, after that, Roscoe Rhodes will be presenting the community news.
my bit was so much more awesome than yours.
Yes, I'm sure it was.
Is it because you've run out of words?
Okay, gentlemen, please. This is not an ego battle you are hosting. Cody, what is afterward?
Oh, I think Leah interviews her special guest Tingle with questions from the ZU community.
Man.
Yes, and I am super hyper about that. Awesome.
And then we will finish off the cast as usual with feedback where, since I didn't get to last cast, I will be putting extra effort into making fun of every one of you.
Well, now it's time for Marga to have her little interview with the forum members on, older and younger gamers playing The Legend of Zelda. So take it away, Marga.
Greetings, Zelda Universe. I'm Margar, as you probably know already. I'm here talking to you because recently I had an idea for a segment, which actually originated from an email that we got from a listener, and grew from there. So The Legend of Zelda has been around for 24 glorious years. There are now nearly 20 games in this series, which as a whole boasts fans of all ages from everywhere from age 6 to about 40 years old. So with such a wide and diverse fan base, there's a lot of viewpoints about the series and all of its incarnations, and I got to thinking that it'd be interesting to sit down with both a younger fan and an older fan together and have a conversation. So I went out and found myself a couple of subjects. First, I present to you Randy, who you may also know as Admiral Black, Anubis, Venomous Ninja. He's 15 years old from South Dakota. He says he's been a Zelda fan for about the last 7 years, and he's been a member of Zelda Universe since 2005. You can generally find him just about in any section of the ZU forums, including the clans, namely Din. Hi, Randy!
Hello.
Yay. And my other guest is Zelda Universe's most outspoken fan of Harry Potter, specifically Snape. She's the lovely Florina, 29 years old, living in California, and a fan of the Zelda series, well, I guess I should say a fan of Zelda since 1987, and a member of Zelda Universe since 2009. She's also been known to fart mummy dust. Hi, Florina.
Hi.
So I want to start with Florina, and you've been a fan of Zelda since 1987. Can you tell us about your first experience with the Zelda game?
Well, it was pretty interesting because my grandmother showed up with the game in her hand and gave it to us kids. And I think it was my brother that popped it into the Nintendo, and I was just amazed at it. All the little quirks, even right down to the little sound effect when Link goes down into the stairs. And and when I got into it myself, I just loved it from then on.
Was it your older brother?
Yeah, I was watching him play, and then I got my own turn, and I was so amazed by this little game. Loved it ever since.
Is that basically when you would have start considering yourself a Zelda fan, or did it take you a couple of games to really identify as a Zelda fan?
That was pretty much it. I was a Zelda fan when I first picked up that controller.
What a beautiful, heartwarming story. Randy, what about you? What was your first experience with Zelda?
One of my cousins that I used to go visit a lot actually had a Nintendo 64, and he would always play Ocarina of Time in front of me, and I love that. That game was so amazing. He started like 4 or 5 different files for me, but I never got past the first dungeon.
Is that when you would say you became a Zelda fan, or did you play a few of the games before kind of realizing it?
I think I began to readily obsess with the series about then. Yeah.
And how old were you then? Like 7?
6, 7, yeah.
Okay, what about you, Florina? How old were you when you
I was 6 years old.
Oh, wow. So you both got your start with Zelda at around the same age, but Florina was back in 1987.
Yep.
So did you guys have friends in school that played Zelda too, or did you get teased?
Not really. I mean, I did have friends who played it. Nintendo was so big at that time. NES, everybody played it. So you can sit in your first grade class and talk about it, and nobody would snicker at you. So no, I really never got teased about it.
What about you, Randy?
I was pretty much the only one who had ever heard of Zelda in my class until the GameCube came out, and one of my friends got the collector's edition, and he just loved the game, and then that's what we talked about mostly, was Zelda.
Oh, so you started playing Zelda when, at the same time that the PlayStation was out. Do you think more people thought that was cool than Nintendo?
Yeah, most definitely.
Did anybody ever tease you for playing Zelda?
I don't think anyone really knew, so no.
You were a closet Zelda fan.
Yes.
Okay, so did you play the Zelda games kind of in the order they came out?
Oh yeah. I got them basically every time one was released, I got it.
Wow. All right, and what about you, Randy? When did you get a Zelda game of your own?
I got the Game Boy Advance port of A Link to the Past. That was the first one I, actually beat and understood.
Okay, and what about after that? Name a few in order, if you remember.
After I got the GameCube, then I got the Wind Waker a little while after that. And then sometime after that, it was the Collector's Edition. And I played through a few of the games on there.
Okay.
I went back and actually beat Ocarina of Time now that I could understand it.
What about the original 2 games? Did you play them?
I'm playing them, yeah.
So you haven't beaten either? Have you beaten either of them yet?
No, kind of in the middle of Link's Adventure. And I don't understand the first one.
The first one is quite... you don't get much help.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to touch on about what is your viewpoints on how much help is good? Did you hate Midna?
Not really. I thought her a pretty cool character. I just kind of got annoyed with the pestering help. I think for younger fans, I think companions can be pretty useful because it helps them understand exactly where they need to go without having to go through the walkthrough.
Randy, what do you think? What did you think about Navi and Midna and having companions and helping you?
I thought Navi was pretty cool until she kept pestering you and would not allow you to look in first person. And with Midna, she was a good character. I didn't think she got too much in the way, but sometimes it did get pretty annoying. She'd just jump in.
So, what are you guys' stances on 2D versus 3D? Do you like them both? Do you prefer one or the other, Randy?
I think 3D allows for more exploration in open world levels, but personally, I like the way that the combat and the magic and items and stuff are all handled in the 2D versions.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. What can you elaborate on that?
In the 2D versions, you never have a button to bring out your shield. You just have to basically align it.
Oh, okay.
With things.
And what about you, Florina? Do you have a preference 2D to 3D, or is there a big difference for you?
Actually, I prefer the 3D version over 2D because 3D is actually really immersive. 2D is really classic, and I love playing them, and I love the exploration, but 3D, it just really gets sucked in, and it's just really awesome to be able to see all the little details in the game and how they put it all together. The fights get really intense, and although it does get a little confusing for an old bee like me.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to. Now, what about voice acting? Randy, by the time you picked up Zelda and really started to play, voice acting in video games was starting to become pretty normal. Do you have any opinions on Zelda having voice acting?
Basically, if they can do the voice acting well, then they should do voice acting because it can only add to the experience. But if it's done terribly, then please do not try.
So, do you think you would prefer voice acting in everyone but Link, or would you not mind if Link talked as well?
I don't know how I would feel if Link spoke, really. I think it would be kind of weird. I grew up with him being the silent hero, so I don't know. Everyone else having voice acting? That would be interesting.
I guess if they actually tried to make him into an actual character and did voice acting, then yeah, it'd be fine.
Something that Cody was making a point of in the last podcast when he did the news. So, now obviously there's one young person and one older person here. It's not like I did scientific research, sending questionnaires to hundreds of people. So this isn't the most, scientifically based research. But based on our conversation here, what would you guys say that there is a big difference between an older Zelda fan and a younger fan? And if so, what do you think that might be?
Well, I think the difference is that older fans have been in the series longer, followed it since the beginning. A lot of us have. And some of us have a better view of how Zelda is as a series and how it would progress. While a lot of younger fans tend to, narrow it down to, it should be like Ocarina of Time.
Maybe because for an older Zelda fan, we have watched the series mature and grow vastly in the last 24 years. And we can't be nostalgic for The Legend of Zelda. I mean, we can't be like, I wish Nintendo would go back to The Legend of Zelda, because that would be stupid. But younger fans, they get all nostalgic about Ocarina of Time, and to them, it's not so much evolution as like, what the hell did you do to my Zelda?
Yeah, basically. Kind of annoys me, but,
Randy, would you think that's kind of a good way to sum it up?
I guess older fans, I guess they would have more of a view where the series is going, but younger fans, they're just kind of along for the ride.
All right. It's been really interesting to get this perspective, and if anybody out there listening wants to continue the conversation, I have made a thread in General Zelda in the forums, and where you can add your thoughts and continue the discussion there. I don't know if we'll revisit this topic in the future, but the conversation is there. So, thanks to Randy and to Florina for joining me today.
No problem.
And thanks for everyone sitting through this long-ass conversation that may or may not be edited so as not to be epically long. So, thanks guys, and we'll talk to you later.
Alright, see ya.
And with that, I'll send it back to our hosts.
Well, thank you, Margar, Randy, and Florina, for that very interesting, if not at some points debatable conversation. Cody, what did you think about that?
It was a bit stereotypical, they're like, oh yes, the good olden days gamers are less biased or something. I mean, I know plenty of olden days gamers because I'm like, I was the webmaster, I was talking with a lot of them all the time, like Marcy's, Juliet, those were all roundtable discussion people, and it's like they're a bit biased against change, and also, what's up with the bias against people who are new to the series? My first game was Ocarina.
Cody, you're going into a rant. There's no rant. Bad Cody! I will push you down the stairs. Well, now that we've got that out of the way, we should be moving on to our next segment, hosted by someone who has been a town drunk.
Yeah, and he was a monk, I think.
Yeah, he was a monk, and very recently he was knighted as Sir Roscoe of Rhodes. So, with that, why don't we head over to Roscoe Rhodes, see what's happening in the community news.
Gentlemen, I give you the community news! And, on retrospect, I ask, why? I'm Roscoe Rhodes. Recently in the ZU Awards Forum were the ZU Forum Awards. They were just like you'd expect. There was a rule this year limiting people who've won multiple times in a row from being nominated, but of course, nobody cares about rules, so all the usual suspects won for the umpteenth time. For the most part, anyway. I mean, you may want to go look for yourself who won, but you might already be reeling from your own loss. ZU people are talking about making a Zelda fan game, despite the dual threats of copyright enforcement and the inevitable onset of disinterest amongst participants. If you think you could beat the system and make a sweet fan game, providing the graphics and the sprites, writing, technical expertise, I don't know what you can do, go to the appropriate thread or contact DogDog123 and or Mattox. Your one and only World of Man, Hombre de Mundo, is making video. It's a series called The Master Timeline, which is supposed to be a definitive investigation of the Zelda game continuity. Haha! Best of luck, Hombre. Best of luck. There's a trailer for this shabby in the Community Central, and for all I know, by the time you hear this, even more to see. See it. The chat room has been decked out in all the latest doodads and whatamahogs like a Mibbit detection system, automatic horse shuffling, and there was a skin transplant, maybe? The chat room is cooler now. Go to the chat room. Spoiler tags are also different. You just click them now and the spoilers appear out of thin air. So chic. Nolan and Panique are not mods any longer. Super Decimal is now an administrator. The change of power at ZU is dangerous surf, and you best watch your back if you like life and living. Nessie, which my editor says is pronounced Neshi, and Vajayjay Hooray. Which one is it, Leah? Jeez. Anyway, Vajayjay Hooray has a new puppy. Hard-hitting journalism, folks. Hard-hitting. Let's see. Dom's bike was stolen. Stay strong, Dom. Keep your righteous vigil. Bike thieves can't thieve your dignity. Fruit Bat and Night Moose and Janitor Poopatine, who are all better known by other names but changed them because they're astronauts, met up and swam and bowled and stuff. Go look at pictures of the meetup in the scrapbook thread alpha, or the Darulian scrapbook, if you have the appropriate access codes. Ugh. Oh yeah, Brandon and Leah are married. That's it for me. I'm Roscoe Rhodes, and you just got informed. Bazing. Bazing? I don't know what I was thinking of that.
Thanks, Roscoe, for the news!
Oh, God, Cody, stop singing!
You just don't appreciate my talent.
What talent?
Oh, it's the talent of those who are living on the edge!
Oh, shut up, you astronaut! Ugh!
Oh, well, yeah, and you just don't appreciate my talents, okay? But I heard you're doing a fan game, is that right?
Yeah. As was mentioned on the community news, DogDog123 and I are managing the fan game project, so I'd really just like to encourage everybody to stop by Community Central, check out the thread, and it's a community project, so we're encouraging everybody to leave any feedback or ideas. Once in a while we post out little demo things of what we got, so try to be active there, and we're going to take into consideration as many of the ideas as we can.
Can I be in the fan game? Is it one that...
No. Ideas from everybody except you, Cody.
Okay. Well, that's okay, too.
Anyways, isn't Leah supposed to be doing, like, I don't know, an interview or something, like, now? Where is she?
Yeah, who knows? She's probably just lost again or something. She's a bit...
Cody.
A bit something... Yeah?
I'm right behind you.
Oh, hi, Leah. We were just talking about how nice you are now that you're married.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, look, we were just like, look, it's that Mrs. Leah. She's so nice now that she's married, weren't we, Maddox?
Well, that's really nice of you. I was about to punch you in the face, but then you had to bring up that I am, yes, indeed married right now. So I'm a very, very happy lady. But in other news, yeah, I am here to conduct an interview with a special guest. Last time we had I Am Error, and this time it's Tingle.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, we got Tingle in here.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Tingle's the worst character. Actually, no. Cody is the worst character ever.
No, you're the worst character ever, and there's nothing wrong with
Your
Tingle.
face is the worst
Leave
character
Tingle
ever.
alone. What's your problem?
No.
Gentlemen,
He's
children,
trying.
please. I started
What?
calling you gentlemen, but now it's children. Have you guys been fighting like this the entire time I've been gone?
Yes.
Sorry, mother.
Jesus, and also, lower your voices. He's in the next room. Like, he'll probably hear you saying he's like mean things about him, and he's here on his own free time. So let's show a little appreciation. Come on.
Sorry, Leah.
Thank you. But yeah. So, Maddox, would you be so kind as to introduce my segment, please?
Alright, fine. Next up we have Leah doing an interview with Tingle. Take it away, Leah. Oh, God, Cody, I am gonna feng shui kick your asteroid so hard.
I'm just
when you get
living
here.
on the edge.
So yeah, we are very lucky to have a special guest in the studio with us today. He's loved and hated among the Zelda fandom, though personally I happen to be a fan. He appeared first in Majora's Mask and then in many games after that. He's even got his own side video game there. Wow, lucky guy. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Tingle.
Hello there, and can I just say that before we get started, I love the show.
Really? Wow. I wasn't aware you were a fan. That's totally flattering.
Yes, I am. I really like the part where you guys spoke about how 50 Cent was a terrible influence on the younger generation and African American people. That bastard. I mean, really. I'm all about sending our children to a brighter and educated future with hope and opportunities.
We've never actually covered that topic.
Yes, you have.
No, we haven't.
Yes, you have.
No, we haven't.
I'm pretty sure you have.
Tingle, I produced the show. I know we haven't.
I watch the show religiously, Oprah.
Why the hell would we be talking about 50 cents on a Wait, what? Did you just call me Oprah?
Yes, of course. You are a goddess, madam. You put the O in OMGGTFOILY.
But there are two O's in that. Why? How can I be Wait, no. This is not Oprah. I'm Leah, co-producer of the ZUBC.
What the hell is a ZUBC?
We're a Zelda podcast, and you're here to be interviewed. And the questions for this interview are to come from the Zelda Universe farm community.
This isn't Oprah? Well,
Whoa, hey. No cursing in this cast. If you're gonna drop the F-bomb, you're gonna have to use the word feng shui as a filter.
allow me to get this straight. I'm not on Oprah, my idol and my goddess and my sole reason for living, but on a Zelda podcast speaking to someone I have never heard of or care about, and I cannot say feng shui? What is this?
Alright, my politeness meter just took a crap and died. Look here, Tingle. I sure as hell am not Oprah, but I have a podcast to run. I will ask you questions and you will answer them. Don't give me any more of this smart-ass steroid backsass or I'll take my 6-inch high heel and kick you right in the fruit basket. Anyway, question time. This is from... Avalanche Mike.
I have heard of this Avalanche Mike. I am told he is a wonderful and upstanding young man.
You heard incorrectly. He's the world's biggest moron. Anyway, Mike asks, do you have many pastimes? If so, what are they? So, Tingle, tell us about you. Let's get to know you. What do you enjoy? What do you do in your spare time?
Well, minus the obvious of map making and watching Oprah, who you are not. I
whatever.
enjoy meditation and finding my inner peace. I also enjoy a spot of ginseng tea while getting into a Daniela Steele novel. She's my second idol after Oprah. I also like to memorize dance moves from the Spice Girls music videos for exercise, though It can be a bit trying on my poor ankles. I have weak ankles, though the doctor tells me it's because of my large, toned, muscular thighs. Would you like to touch them?
What? No, God no, get away from me.
I'm sure Oprah would have said yes.
And I'm pretty sure I don't want to imagine Oprah rubbing up on your thighs.
You say that in such a disgusting and perverted way. How obscene. Is this a reflection of your podcast, perhaps? Inappropriate humor? Vile language? And hostility?
Yes, that would be a pretty accurate summary of my podcast. Anyway, next question, and this is from Be. He says, okay, Tingle, so you're flying in your balloon thingy. It's called a hot air balloon, you noob. Drawing maps of the known world. Everything is going all fine and dandy until the wind picks up. You get caught in a storm and you black out. You wake up tangled in your balloon strings, and there's no way of popping the balloon itself. You can, however, reach all of your limbs. Because of the updrafts from the hot desert sand, the balloon shows no signs of falling. You grow hungry and feel the need to eat one of your body parts. Which do you choose? Wow, he put a lot of thought into that. Thanks, Bear. So, Tingle, your answer.
My heart.
What? Why?
Because then I would have an excuse to sing the Tin song. If only I had a heart from The Wizard of Oz. It's my favorite movie ever.
You wouldn't be able to sing that song because you'd be dead if you ate your heart.
Excuse me? But I'm sorry, who's the one being interviewed here? Fake Oprah or Tingle?
Fine, whatever. Keep your stupid answer. See if I care. This next question is from J Greek Boy. How is your relationship with your father? Ooh, now we're getting into some personal questions here. So, Tingle, relationship with the old man. How goes it? Tingle? Oh, Shabby. Are you crying?
Forgive me. This is a delicate topic.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry. We can totally skip this question if you want me to.
No. In moments like these, I have to ask myself, what would Oprah do? And I think that she would brave the pain and speak the truth.
Okay.
My father was a hard man. He fought in the Great War of Hyrule and was the commander of the 1st Battalion. He saw much violence and death.
Wow. That's amazing. What was your father's name?
Schmingle.
Schmingle? Your father's name is Schmingle and he named you Tingle?
Are you mocking me?
No, man, I'm not mocking you. I'm just saying it was like an interesting choice in name.
Are you mocking me? Kids in my school do this all the time. Tingle, Mingle, Schmingle. That's my mother's name, you know, Mingle.
Whoa, dude, calm down. I swear, there's no mockery here at all. I just, it's a fine name. Schmingle, Tingle, and Fingle, Mingle, whatever your family's name is. Just carry on. It's okay. It's fine.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry. It's just a touching subject.
Okay. Carry on.
Our relationship is practically non-existent. He wanted me to be a soldier and follow in his footsteps. He used to take me out to the training ground and show me how to use a sword and hit me if I did something wrong.
Oh.
I tried so hard to be as he wanted me, but in the end I had to be true to myself. I had to be a fairy, a beautiful and magical fairy, but he wanted me to be a soldier, just like him. The day I said, "Father, I want to be a fairy, I will be a fairy," he looked at me and said,
"You are dead to me, Tingle. Dead."
Oh, Tingle, I'm so sorry. Here, take this tissue. Here, take this tissue.
Can I have a hug?
Hug? No, dude, I don't do hugs.
Fine. Then just let me die alone!
Oh my God, fine. Here, hug me.
I'm so alone.
Yeah, okay. Here, come here. There. Okay, you're getting your tears all over me. Okay, get off me now. God.
I'm sorry. I have gotten a little emotional.
No kidding. Anyway, we have one last question, and it is from, yours truly, me. If you could sum up Tingle in one word, what would it be?
Misunderstood.
Tell the listeners why.
So many people think I am this monster, but really, I am just a man with a dream. A dream to become a fairy. Is that so wrong? Why do people try to oppress me? Just because my dream differs from conventional society. It's a sad world where a man cannot dream to be a fairy just because others do not think it suits his age or the stereotype of his gender.
Wow, Tingle. Those are really, really deep words. I moved.
I know, Leah. I know.
Dude, get your hand off my thigh!
What? Oh, you're one of those women.
Exactly what kind of woman are you talking about?
A tease!
Tease! Tease! How the hell have I been teasing you?
I know how to read a woman, and by golly jingles, you were hitting on me!
First I am Error, and now you?
Scarlet woman!
Roscoe Rose has beat you with that one, so get a new insult.
I bet you treat all your guests like this.
No, I don't treat all my guests like this, but I do usually do this. Interview's over, get the feng shui out of the studio.
You're so rude! You'll be hearing from my lawyer!
And you'll be hearing from my fist if you don't move it. Good day, Tingle!
Good day, horrid lady!
And that was Tingle, ladies and gentlemen. Another gem of an interview with Leah and ZUBC. I swear, it's not me. Back to you, Maddox and Cody.
Wow. Can you believe... What a banana! After she tells us to be polite because Tingle's here, and then she does that. Can you believe that, Cody?
Yeah, that's Leah. She's a bit cuckoo in the head sometimes, I think. She's crazy. She's like werewolf Hitler, just running around attacking people, and then she's like, yeah, you can't do it because I am the producer. She's like...
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean, she's not...
Oprah would never treat her guests like that.
Yeah, I know. She's so different from Oprah. I mean, you know, she's a lot heavier, obviously, than Oprah.
Well, I mean, Oprah and Leah, that's a pretty close call. Maybe throw, like, a blue whale in there or something, call that one heavier? I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to our feedback. As usual, your hosts, Cody and I, will be reading feedback from you, the listeners, and subsequently making fun of you. Cody, you want to read our first message?
Let's start off with a message from Dream Scout, who says, "Hi guys, I'm a brand new member to ZU, but I stumbled upon your magical podcast a few months ago, randomly searching on iTunes. I'd just like to pop up and say keep up the good work. My favorite segment is the Zelda news. I can't remember who does it off the top of my head though, sorry." Yeah, that's not surprising.
Yeah, well, I don't think Nate can remember who does it after his fall down the stairs anymore. So...
Yeah. Well, yeah, he can't remember it either, that's okay. Then he goes on to say, "That's the main reason I listen to the podcast, and the rest is just totally sweet add-ons. Another favorite of mine is the bloopers. Oh, you're gonna get some good ones there. The editing makes the cast seem totally perfect and pretty with whipped cream on top, but we all know you're not perfect."
I'm perfect.
No, see, look, the feedback says you're not perfect. Who am I gonna believe?
No, I know I'm perfect. I'm pretty sure it's talking about, like, you and Leah and Margar, but, yes, I am perfect.
I'm sure you are. Well, Dream Scout finishes it off with less than 3. So, less than 3 to you too. To all my fans out there.
Less than 3, everybody.
Yeah, less than 3 to all. Some less than 3s are gonna come down your chimney in Christmas time.
Dream Scout mentioned in there the editing, and so I'd just like to take this opportunity to say that Anaday's a fantastic editor, and this podcast would really suck without him, so gigantic brofist up to Anaday.
What a great person he is.
Absolutely. Now, our next piece of feedback comes from Finn. It's rather short. And Finn says, Cody sounds like 2D from Gorillaz. Well, I don't really hear the resemblance, but is there any relation between you and 2D, Cody?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Ooh. What would that be?
Well, you see, he's 2D, but I'm in 3D. Ah ha 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 ha!
Wow, really?
That was my joke, yeah.
Interesting. Well, moving on to our final piece of feedback, which comes from Pilaf, who says, overall the podcast was good, but not as great as the last one. Obviously, that's because it didn't have me in it, and it had Cody in it. It's a horrible combination right there.
In it too much. You were in it too much the last podcast.
No,
there was too much Maddox.
No, you were in the last podcast. I was in the one before that, which he's referring to. The problem's you, Cody. Trust me.
Maybe the problem is you,
Cody,
because this is... No.
Cody, problem's you. I'm awesome. The lack of variety in the segments was kind of dull, and I wasn't too thrilled with the OOT 3DS discussion. One thing I am happy about, my feedback was mentioned, I wasn't made fun of, and it was a good idea. The bloopers were funny, though. Cody, did you and Margar not make fun of Pilaf's feedback last time?
We probably did. I mean, he just didn't realize that we were being too...
says he wasn't made fun of.
He probably just didn't realize that we were just... our humor was just too amazing.
Cody, you know what we do in feedback, Cody? We read people's feedback, and then we make fun of them. Obviously, you didn't make fun of them.
No,
This is why I'm a better host than you.
We have to have made fun of them. It's not my fault.
I don't think so. Anyways, Pilaf, talking to you for a second, get a new name. It's a crappy rice dish. Really, it's like a bad version of risotto. I mean, risotto's so good, and then you cheapen it down to Pilaf? Come on, man, you can do better than that.
Pilaf reminds me of a Pokemon, like a Piloswine? It's like a big mammoth thing. So I imagine a Pokemon saying this. That's my imaginary view of him, like Dream Scout. I imagine him as a ghost version
Cody,
of
we
the
get
Scout
the point.
from TF2. Yeah.
We get the point. Anyways, that's all we have for feedback for now.
Oh, good. If you want to send in your own feedback, you can just send it to ZUBC@ZeldaUniverse.net, or we have a thread in the Community Central board, so we appreciate your feedback. Remember to send it in so that we can make fun of it, and see you then.
And with the end of feedback, that wraps up another podcast. This is the end of August podcast. I'd like to thank you all for listening, and hope that you can come and enjoy...
Wait.
Hey, look!
Matt.
Look, it's a fat black woman who just did an interview.
Oh, Oprah's back.
No, don't start with the whole Oprah thing. I'm actually here to check on you guys to see if any of you dropped any bad and inappropriate language or anything like that. Did anybody break that yet?
No.
Oh, we've been doing pretty good, Oprah.
I'm not Oprah. Stop calling me Oprah.
Yeah, I'm
okay,
sure
Oprah.
you're not Oprah.
I just had to put up with an entire interview with that idiot Tingle.
Oh,
so
poor Oprah.
Cody, can you believe this? Oprah's standing in front of us. Can you believe that?
Yeah,
That's
I know.
awesome.
It's so amazing.
No. Okay, no, this isn't even funny anymore, guys. Stop calling me Oprah.
Oh, poor little Oprah. She's just so sad. Stop calling my name.
Okay, you know what?
You
know what? Cody, Maddox, f*** you both.
Yes! You did it first,
Yeah.
Leah. You just said,
What?
your kiss and power shots beat you.
No! No. I'm not included in this. This is only for the host. No.
No.
This is
You're
not
coming
the
back
way
on
I'm
your
talking.
promises, are you, Oprah? I don't think that's how it works.
I do it all the time, and I'm not gonna be okay. Screw this. Let's end the podcast. Anyway, this is the end of the August podcast. I'm Leah, and not Oprah.
I'm Cody.
And I'm Maddox.
And yeah, she's Oprah.
It's totally Oprah. Anyways, join us next time where Oprah will be licking Power Shot's toes, rather seductively, if I might add, because she's a complete
Don't say that.
It's gonna get fleeced.
Bye, Zelda Universe.
Stay beautiful, Zedu.
Okay, Cody, did you want to say bye?
Bye.
Okay, that's the end. Bye!
Here lies the remains of this episode of the ZUCast. I hope you enjoyed it. You can thank the following members of the ZUBC for their continued hard work producing the podcast. Your hosts for today were Mattox and Cody, and Leah. Producers for the ZUBC are Leah and Margar. Head editor is myself, Annie Day. Margar brought you an interesting discussion of new and old fans of the Zelda series. Roscoe Rhodes kept you up to date on forum events with the community news. Leah interviewed controversial Zelda character Tingle, who was voiced perfectly by Avalanche Mike. If you liked what you heard, subscribe on iTunes and leave us your thoughts. Thank you for listening, and until next time.
God, do I just walk around your set when you're trying to record? I'll just laugh right here. It's f***ing amateur. It's amateur, man. Get the f*** out of here.
Well, thanks for that, Roscoe.
That's it. That's f***ing amateur, man. That's amateur.
That was ununiversal. I just opened the gas, ever. Dude. You made me laugh. I have to do that again. Keep recording. This is the bit where you introduce Cody. Cody.
I'm just having a look to what Margar does, because I forgot.
You just read it!
Cody!
Message?
Alright, let's start off with a message from Dream Scout. Okay, I'm gonna try that again.
Must resist innuendo.
Look at Leah's. You're making me laugh.
Okay, ignore the XDs.
Okay.
Friggin' hyperventilate.
Alright, let's start off with the feedback from Stop making me laugh, Leah. Let's... Okay, give me a moment. Leah, stop messaging. I'm in meditation.
Just because I'm a... Let me do that. Let me do the whole thing over. I don't know why, but I got fucking dinged for some godforsaken reason. It's, Global Serve has decided to attract my attention. Thank you, Global Serve. Thank you so much. This is my shout out to you, you fucking Let me try this again. Sorry, Andy, again.
Go. You wake up tangled in your balloon strings, and there's no way of pooping. Oh my god, I said pooping! No! No! Tingle, you're pooping the balloon!
Oh, that was good. Maybe
No! Shut up. Okay, let me
Pooping.
Pooping. Let me try that line again. I'm Jordan. Babe, I'm sorry, okay? Okay. Let's make bloopers.
Let's make bloopers!
Let's make bloopers.
That just sounds so sexual when you say it.
What? Do you think that's sexy?
Let's make bloopers.
Hey, Brandon, you want to make bloopers tonight?
Let's make some sexy bloopers. I'm gonna rub my nipples and you can tell me about all the bloopers you're gonna make.
I made this one blooper where I was talking about poop.
Oh man. Poop? Poop?
Yeah.
Whoa. Poop. Man, I don't think I can make a blooper like that. That's just too sexy.